5.
We're doing it again. We're doing it again.
4.
Come on, come on.
3.
Nearly there, we're nearly there.
2.
Calm. I'm always calm.
1.
I can't help it.
Thunderbirds are go.
Welcome back to Stuff I Do. If you've not been here before, my name's Rob Yates and I do stuff and I build stuff. Hence the title.
2,000 years later.
Welcome once again. Very varied content over the last few months. I'm trying to keep it that way. I've got so much going on, so much I've started before I need to finish. Ongoing projects. Now,
A few moments later.
if you like what you see, press the little like or thumbs up, press that, press the notifications bell. I don't know why I do that because it's like tingling. Yeah, okay. And smash the like button, like I say. Leave me a comment. If you think, oh, I'm doing this crap, just say so. We're trying to address it for you. So welcome to the channel. Let's get on with the project. Right then, another Thunderbirds update. Now this might look same as it did before, but it's actually changed. You can see the LEDs in there are completely different. So I've taken it all apart and replaced what was in there, which were these fellas, because they were 12 volt standard LEDs, and it just wouldn't run off a 9 volt. I had like 2 or 3 of them lit up, nothing more. So I had to change that. Okay, and some additional wiring inside. Now permanently fitted the battery holder. That's screwed in, so it's not going to go anywhere. This is the on-off switch for the front shovel LEDs, so I can turn them on and off remotely. Attached everything to the back there. Some of these wires and cables still need tidying up. These will be out of the way because they'll be attached to these poles here, so they'll be out of the way anyway. Okay, and this side, what this is here, this is the aerial from the receiver. It was tucked inside before, and used to get the odd time I'd lose signal, so I fed it in through here, and it travels through there, right through that side pod, and reappears just here. Just a dab of super glue just there. It's tied off on top of it, so it's actually always outside now. So I'll colour all that and paint that in when I do it. There we go, and something I'm really happy about. I've redesigned the grills that go on the end of the tubes here. They're 3D printed. I've just placed them in there at the moment to give you an idea. I think they look great. So when I've glued those in properly, get them all painted up, they look fantastic. And of course the grills will allow the water to flow through. Really happy with those. Quite like those actually. Very, very nice. Okay, here we are then. Once again, I've now attached the lettering for the side of the Thunderbird 4, as you can see, and also the number 4 up here. Still a lot of sanding and filling to do here. Now the reason I've done that, because I got a nice 3D effect. The reason I've done that is because when I paint it all up and spray it, all this will blend in. So all I want to do is paint the front of the letters black. So the rest of it, around the edges and so forth, will remain yellow to match the rest of the Thunderbird. Same with the numbers. So that's the first side done. It looks pretty snaz, and then from a distance, obviously, when it's in the water, that's going to look amazing, I think. So I'm happy with that. So I'm not sure if I've covered this bit already. I'll give you another look just in case. The new lettering on the Thunderbird front gives a nice 3D effect, because it is 3D, because it's 5mm ply. The new light was fitted in here, hence the new acrylic ring. The new near pixels have been fitted inside the old tube. Same lettering on this side. Some more sanding to do. I've decided to redesign the vent grills. And speaking of 3D printed, it takes an age.
3 hours later.
Takes a while. Right, enough of me banging on. Let's get on with it.
The next morning.
There we are. That's those tubes glued in. I've just got to wait for them to dry now.
Later.
You know, there's something people don't take into account when you're making things, whether you're an actual creator or just somebody watching the video. And that one thing is time. So you can spend 10-20 minutes making a thing, and then you've got to spend the next half an hour to an hour altering it and installing it, and then it's all about waiting. There's so many things I could be doing while I'm waiting for glues to dry and paints to dry and laser cutters to finish and 3D printers to finish, but like I said earlier, you'll end up remaking the whole thing from scratch. And would I do it differently? Like I said, yes I would. So I don't want to get myself in that situation where I'm actually virtually building it again from scratch. I just want to repair what's already there, improve it slightly along the way, repaint it, make it look nice again, make it work again, and get it in the water. Now obviously, as soon as I take it to the lake to try it out, I'll take you with me. So the plan is go to a lake in Derbyshire that I know, where I used to be a member of a sailing club there, and try it out, because I know if there's any problems, there'll be other people there to help me get it back.
Many tic-tacs later.
There we go, just giving it a quick round of sanding, damp clothed it down to get the dust off, and I'll get a bit coat over and see what happens. Well, I just sprayed all this, thinking I was recording, of course I hadn't pressed the record button. Anyway, there's the first coat of primer. Spray outside if you can. Getting this, starting to look apart. Look at that, marvellous. Nothing special. Wilco's about £5.5 a tin. does the job. Marvellous. So anyway, there we are. After forgetting to press record outside, as you saw, I brought it inside now so you can see it a lot clearer. The sun was a bit bright out there, so I'm not complaining about. So look at that, first coat of primer, it's looking the part. When that gets its first coat of yellow, and you get this numbers all coloured in black, it's nice and pop, which will look great. I'm so looking forward to this. Right then, that's the front window all masked up. Before we do any more spraying, I don't want to get anything on there. Which I know Thunderbird crew won't be able to see where they're going. We can't now, but better than nothing, right? So all done there, it's got a circle the same size as the skylight, and just attached it down temporarily with a little bit of Pritt stick, because that's water based and it should come straight off. Now I'm guessing that some state me again. Anyway, it's the best it's going to get today. So you're wondering why I've oversprayed that red tape was on there, the decorative tape. Well, good question, good thinking. But I've left it there on purpose because when I've sprayed the yellow, I will then peel that off, and I'm going to paint where that tape was. So I've just saved me remasking it off. Lazy, but it's convenient because it's already there. Okay, just added some more primer, just some more sanding, got rid of the paint chips off what was red. Obviously that's now been the first round of primers. Also been around with a bit of spot puttying, just filling in some inconsistencies. I'm not sure what this is here. It looks like there's been a piece of tape stuck to it or something. It's actually smooth, but I think it's shiny, so the primer's not covering it. I can resand that when I do these bits here. But for the moment, there's a lot of filling in to do. Gonna have to see if I can do anything with these edges here as well. Let's make that nice and tidy. So that's it for the moment. So get the next round of sanding done and the next round of priming, and then we can move on again. Right then, so I think the rebuild's going quite well. It's never going to be perfect. It wasn't perfect to start with. I built it from scratch and well, it took a while.
2,000 years later.
So it was built from 5mm plywood, really. So I designed, trying to get things to bend. It was the early days of me building models, and I'm quite happy with the way it came out. I'd say it's never going to be perfect. Would I rebuild it? Would I do it differently? Yes, probably. I don't know how, but I've learned a lot since then. Added to the 3D printing facilities I've got now, which I didn't have then, and of course the laser cutter I've got now, which I didn't have then. So it would be a little bit more perfect, a bit more accurate, but as it is, I built it from scratch, and it works. Well, it will do. So that's it. That's it for this update. So I'm looking forward to getting it in the water. I've got to balance it all out yet with some weights and stuff to make sure it floats properly and no leaks, because who knows over all those years. Let's try that. Just so you know, Stig, I haven't forgotten you. That's in the workings. I might get that up next week to show you. Meanwhile, thanks for watching. Appreciate your patience. As always, till next time, take care.